Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Nicki Minaj decided to take a break from a little hiatus, and we're going to be talking about her and Cleopatra coming together at the same time. Paprika Spice and the Transformer were in the same building for Kim K's, event, and we're also going to be discussing about Jatavia's Rolling Loud performance, as well as this entire situation, that is happening with Kendrick Lamar allegedly sending people to talk to Charlamagne. We're also going to be discussing about the newest couple on the block. I know, you guys, I also didn't expect this. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Oh, well, before we dive into today's tea, I would like to extend a congratulatory message to Bianca's, child. I did see your comment when you say that, well, your son graduated from college yesterday. I just want to say congratulations each time that you guys have an achievement. I just feel like, well, we're winning, okay? So congratulations to that, you guys. And also do drop into the comment section and drop a congratulatory message to Bianca. Now, let us dive straight into the first thing that we are going to be talking about. Let us talk about Chloe Bailey and Burna Boy. Now, listen, this is absolutely something that I did not see coming. Yesterday, I think I did see a video of Chloe Bailey, arriving in Nigeria. She had this grand welcome type of thing with an entire, and it was beautiful to watch. She was really happy. And what I didn't know is that, well, it was actually allegedly Burna Boy who had flown her out to Nigeria. And I was like, what? I know wherever Stefflon Don is, she's definitely punching the air. But do I care or feel bad about it when it comes to Stefflon? Absolutely no, because no, the girl is a dad, okay? But anyway, that being said, some people started speculating that, well, maybe they've got a music video that they're shooting together. Maybe they've got like, a song together and stuff like that. And I was like, well, that's not too far-fetched. That could happen. Or maybe Chloe just wanted to have like a dirty December in Nigeria. Because if you do bump into anybody who has ever spent their Christmas in Nigeria, they will tell you that they do the dirty December like it's never been done before. Okay? They do get down like that when it comes to Christmas celebrations, the clubs and everything. And so I was like, oh, maybe she just went there to have a good time. But then, when I saw a video of Chloe actually sitting on Burna Boy's lap, I was like, what? They really did look very close. They look very cozy. And I was like, okay, I hope whatever happens, Odogu is actually not going to cause my girl some pain. Because over here, we love the Bailey sisters. And Benna, if you ever heard Chloe, it is up from the side, okay? I'm just kidding, you guys. But I hope Chloe is treading lightly, because the history between Burna Boy and Stefflon Don is they, do get together. They act like they're not together. They go back again. And so at the end of it all, it seems like you can easily just get pulled into their drama. If you think I'm joking, ask Jada Kingdom. But then again, Jada handled it properly, got a bag, got a gift, and left unscathed. Okay, the one was actually making a show of it is was the one was actually making embarrassing herself is actually Stefflon Don, because, well, each time that Benna is spotted with another girl, Stefflon comes in with a throwback video of the time that Benna purchased the car for her. Now, I'm just like, what's to say that he's not doing the same for all these other girlies? Maybe they're not just posting. But Chloe, damn, the African giant. Oh my God, this is absolutely interesting. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. And that being said, let us move on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj and her breaking her little hiatus. It seems like she stepped out to say and to share a couple of words, with the people, because you guys do know that even after being released in 2023, her album Pink Friday 2 is still the highest selling female rap album of 2024. And this is such a testament to the amount of power and influence that she actually has in the streets. So she decided to take some time to appreciate, her fans and just thank them for such a beautiful year, the year 2024. And yeah, I'm not mad at that. And I do know that a lot of people were celebrating because, well, she clearly is on hiatus. They were like, oh no, finally our favorites get the time to shine. Or finally they can also, put out their music and get some attention. And I'm just like, as long as you know that if Nicki wants to keep it going, nobody stands a chance when it comes to her, then I'm absolutely fine with it, okay? Now, still speaking about Nicki Minaj, it does seem like she got together with Cleopatra, or rather Cleopatra did, I don't know who reached out to who, but the bottom line is, well, they did come together for a good cause, for a toy drive this Christmas, and I'm so happy to see that. She did share that, well, Nicki assisted her in, the toy drive situation, and I mean, we love to see generous two queens coming together, and I do know that, dislikers will come on here and start saying that, well, she's just doing it to spite Paprika Spice, and they would completely ignore the fact that, well, Cleopatra actually got Nicki's attention way before Paprika Spice infiltrated. Paprika just happened to have the better team, and of course, the colorism thing also played a part into her getting recognition. So yeah, it's not out of spite. Cleo has always been a bab. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about the Transformer and Paprika Spice. It seems like the two of them were in the same building for Kim Kardashian's event, Kim's event. Now they both were wearing leopard print and stuff like that. They both were looking good, in my own opinion. And so people are like, okay, did it actually go down? Because you guys, if you don't remember, the last time that we spoke about the relationship between these two people, Paprika Spice had, thrown a little bit of shade towards the Transformers way, towards the Transformers way in a song BB Belt. So obviously people are like, okay, there must be some beef there. And the Transformer came online and said that, well, you bees have lost your mind. I'm coming for you and stuff like that. So naturally people are like, what is the situation going to be between the two of them? And prior to that, that's when the whole entire Ola Dominica Dominico situation happened, where Paprika Spice posted pictures between that they took together with the Transformers. So their relationship has, in my own opinion, gone sour. And so let me know in the comment section, what type of reaction were you expecting? Do you think that at some point during the night they said hi to each other? I did take notice, however, that when it came to the pictures, I have not seen any picture of the two women together. I did see a picture with Kim, Sierra, Lala, and all these other girlies, and Nia Long, and together with Paprika Spice. And I've seen a remake of that same picture with the Transformer. And so I'm just like, did they request to have separate pictures or stuff like that? What is it going to be like? Is the Transformer actually going to respond to Paprika Spice on her next album? I'm very also curious to know how everything is going to play out between the two. And but I do think that the Transformer really does not benefit from beefing with any of the girls, because her entire personality when she stepped onto the scene is that of unity, is that of female rap unity, is that of all, oh, I'm such a girl's girl. So she cannot afford to beef with these girls. So they will keep on playing in her face, and she really cannot do anything about it. But anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Jatavia. So Jatavia had her first solo set at Rolling Loud, and I did see clips of that performance, and she even got to a point where she was crying when the entire crowd was singing along to No Bars. And one thing that we all can see is as a solo artist, there has been a lot of growth in her career. Now, did she take advantage of certain people who were kind to her? Absolutely yes. No matter like how you want to look at it, whether you like her, whether you don't like her, she did benefit from the Nicki Minaj co-sign. She did benefit from being associated to Nicki Minaj to such an extent that some babs have willingly decided to say, no matter what she does, no matter what snaky stuff she does behind the scenes to Nicki Minaj, will still stand it. Like I literally have seen several Twitter accounts that have rebranded, that used to be bab accounts that have rebranded to Jatavia's accounts. So I mean, the growth is there, but also allegedly there has been some musician behind the scenes. So let me know in the comment section what you thought about Jatavia's set. Did you think that she actually nailed it or what? Personally, I do feel like her songs are very catchy, and she has never been the one to struggle with getting the public to sing along to her lyrics and stuff like that. And that mostly manifested when she became a solo artist. Anyway, let us move on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. We're going to talk about Kendrick Lamar. Okay, let's talk about the Transformer situation and then the Kendrick Lamar situation. So I'm sure by now you guys, you have seen DMs flying around of the Transformer and her husband, allegedly a conversation between the two of them in which the Transformer was admitting that, her husband's mother did some type of snaky stuff to her. And who remembers that time that the Transformer was sending letters of, take down this video, don't say this, don't say that to Storm Monroe. So now that these DMs are out, people are saying, okay, well, it does seem like Storm was not wrong at all. And other people are also saying that this could be a PR stunt. This literally could be them looking for publicity, because lately people have been concerned about Jay-Z, and nobody has been paying attention, to the Transformer. So some people are still saying that it is a PR stunt. And somebody did comment and say that, well, if I were Offset, I would step out too, because, well, your wife is Baker home is built like a toothpick or something like that. And it seems like the Transformer was not. Is it a toothpick or a tooth itself? So the Transformer was not here for it, and she said, not on my watch, this man is still way attracted to me. And she decided to prove that by sending a DM of her husband, asking her, to F. And in that text, she was like, well, you're never getting none of this hoo-ha and this and that. And according to her, and according to what her IQ, allows her to process, that means that her husband respects her, and that means that her husband still wants her, because this man literally asked her to F. Which I'm looking at it and I'm like, what type of comprehension does she have? This is not something to brag about. Everybody who has a baby daddy probably knows that this is what men do. They would definitely try and spin the block just to lay down with you. And just because a man is asking to lay down with you does not mean that your body is tea either. Men sleep with any and everything that walks. And if you are a man and you're in the comment section and you're disputing that, well, majority of you guys actually do that anyway. Like, that's why I feel like if you're a woman are saying that, oh, well, my husband would never go for you because you're ugly, men will humble you. This is where we say that just as soon as as you start saying that, well, my man wouldn't even lay down with a person like this, that's when you will start wouldn'ting like he's never wouldn't it before. Okay, so I don't know, you guys. Somebody needs to tell her that this is normal behavior for all baby daddies, and if you are probably to look deep down into it, you would actually be shocked that maybe he has been doing that. I mean, he doesn't have one baby mama. You'd be shocked if other baby mamas actually come out here and say that, well, I get similar DMs from this man. So for her to use that as proof that, well, she's wantable. Okay, there's no such word, but you get what I'm saying. So for her to use that as a gotcha moment, he still wants me, girl, bye. Okay, and I do understand also people who are saying that it's a PR stunt because they were both spotted in the same club last night, and so people are like, why is it that you're always in the same club? Why is it like this is always the situation? And she was shaking it behind in a way that you could tell that, she was looking for his attention and he gave her the attention. And now people are like, oh, look at him still thirsting over the trust. Any man will will thirst over anything that moves, anything that has got a behind, anything that doesn't even have a behind to begin with. Any man will behave that way. So they are making it seem like, oh, well, it's a lot. Like, guys, why do you act like you don't know these creatures, these three-legged creatures? Oh my God. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Kendrick Lamar and, of course, the alleged team that was sent towards, Charlemagne the God. Now, you guys that know that in the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of discourse, surrounding what Andrew said about Kendrick Lamar after he thought that, well, Kendrick was referring to him in his song. The fans went wild. The fans were threatening, the livelihood of, his kids and stuff like that. And so he also doubled down and said that I'm not moving, okay? Because Kendrick is out here accusing another man of being the PDF word. But at the same time, you guys are like, well, it's off limits. Don't talk about this. So clearly, Andrew was not taking any of that seriously. And a lot of people were also saying, Charlemagne, since you are the spokesperson for all things black and culture, why don't you check your friend Andrew for what he's doing to Kendrick? And he tried to do that. And Andrew basically said that I'm not backing down because he's still hypocritical. Now, in this beef between Kendrick and Drake, Charlemagne the God is torn in between because genuinely, he dislikes Drake with a passion. Genuinely, he dislikes any and everything that has got to do with Young Money with a passion. We all know this. And at the same time, allegedly, he is a line item when it comes to certain record labels. And allegedly, he is a pay-to-play DJ, allegedly. And so if he is that kind of a person, obviously, he wouldn't get along with Drake because, well, Drake's lawsuit is about exposing UMG for paying DJs to play not like us. So in this entire situation, he's absolutely anti-Drake. But at the same time, his power is limited when it comes to YT people. So in one breath, he really does want to say Kendrick can do no wrong because Kendrick is going against Drake and because, he is out here going to support Kendrick at any cost. But on the other hand, there is Andrew. Andrew, who is a YT guy, and we all know that when it comes to a lot of black men, they cannot keep the same energy when it comes to YT men. So he cannot check Andrew. So now he's torn in between. So guess what the narrative now is? It's all Kendrick Lamar. People reached out to me and they said that they were not talking, Kendrick was not talking about you. So now they are trying to go back to Andrew to say that, well, it wasn't about you. It was about other people. They're trying to dodge the smoke that Andrew is capable of bringing to this entire conversation. So Charlemagne is now going back to his friend to say, it's not even about you. It's embarrassing, you guys, when you look at it. It's so embarrassing. Like, what are you doing, Charlemagne? Do you have no shame? He's like, oh, they were not talking about us. Oh, that's now his defense to silence Andrew because he cannot stand up and, play around with those propaganda things and, the narratives that, oh my God, you can't say this, this is awful. He cannot do that. He doesn't have backbone when it comes to Andrew. So the next best thing is for him to seemingly, divert the situation and say that it wasn't us that, he was talking about. So, you know what? I will insert what Charlemagne had to say. And I don't think that I'm going to be coming back after that. But before I go, be sure to subscribe to Instant Brew. It is going to be the channel that comments first on this channel, the channel that actually has a pinned comment on this video. That is Instant Brew. That's my backup account, and that's the account that I'm going to be using to post throughout the holidays because I won't be able to post lengthy videos during that time because I also want to go on holiday, you guys. Oh my God, I don't know who's out here doing whatever repair work they're doing without even letting me know. This is annoying. This is absolutely, but anyway, let me insert that, you guys, and I will catch you in my next video. Until my next one, see you.
So the one issue I have with this is the way that they're painting the timelines.
It's out of context.
And the reality is like this is how Kendrick really is the Taylor Swift of hip hop, in that no matter what he does, he's still the victim. No matter what, like, how Taylor's always the victim. Like, she's the biggest in music, in history. Yet she's a victim to the label. She's a victim to Scooter. She's a victim to her boyfriends. Yet she's still the biggest in the world. Somehow Kendrick is the victim here. This is the timeline. This is the one thing that he said, and DL also said this, and Jasmine.
Play that clip, Taylor.
No. You got it.
No, the other clip.
No, this is the same one.
No, the one from you.
But just to. So he goes. You said what you said once, and you're crying about it.
Because they thought when you were on here talking about people leaving comments about your kids, it was you responding to that.
Because they didn't watch the episode.
Well, they also don't know when we taped.
But even if they did know when we taped, they would know that that's the first reaction. So this is the timeline. And this is the timeline.
I could have been wrong, but you were actually saying that you understood why people were leaving comments, and you deserved it. You know,
I never said I deserved it.
Well, you said you did what you did to Kendrick.
No.
And then they replied.
No.
What was it?
Stop, man. All of y'all are believing these fake timelines.
I don't remember.
I got to deal with a propaganda machine.
What was it?
This is it. Kendrick drops the song.
Yeah.
Mentions me.
Yep.
Mentions my friends. Says slide on his friends, which I assume are you and you.
No.
Wait. Just let me talk. Let me talk.
Okay.
Don't interrupt. Just let me talk. Which I assume are both of you. Slide on the coons and the ones that are grooming, which I assume. You guys also think it's you because you're getting down. I'm getting down.
Never thought it was me.
Okay, that's fair. You never thought it was you. You have the ability to talk to them, right? They reach out to you to patch shit up real quick.
It's the Doodle and Laugh podcast.
Yes. But
Doodle and Laugh. What's it
but
called?
you told listen.
I'm not trying to listen. What's it called?
Anyway.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Shits and gigs.
Boom.
Right?
I got yes. I don't know.
So Kendrick's people reached out to you to clarify. They're like trying to, we didn't want to say it actually came to you, and people are thinking this. They're doing their little due diligence with you, right? But nobody else knows that. They think it's you, and they think it's you. I'm getting death threats. They posting pictures on my little kid. I haven't said anything. I'm filming my special. So 2 weeks, I don't say a single word. All Kendrick fans are saying they're going to family, my little daughter. They're commenting on the pictures of my 8-month-old daughter. It's fine, whatever it is. This is internet shit. I don't say. I go, okay, it's like that. I'm a f***ing man. All of Kendrick's fans go, how could you say that? Oh my God, you can't go there. You can't take it there. I thought y'all took it there when you say you could. So wait, y'all can kill me, but I can't fucking.
I think we shouldn't.
No, hold on.
We shouldn't.
Hold on.
Conflate Kendrick fans with what Kendrick is on, though.
I don't give a.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't conflate Kendrick fans and what Kendrick is on.
You got to know that
the fans are ridiculous.
You got to know the power of your words. What they're telling me right now is know the power of my words.
I agree with that.
So he goes. What Matt's saying right there is you don't know the reaction to what you say and what can happen. But why are we not keeping the same energy with him?
What do you mean?
He's saying right now, if I talk, crazy shit could happen to me.
Yes.
So I have to be responsible for my words, but Kendrick doesn't have to?
No, I don't think that's the case.
Well, he didn't say anything to you.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Hold on. Let's just clear this up right now. If he's talking about shits and gigs, which you confirmed from his team, that means he's talking about me.
Yeah, but it's a false equivalency. And I'll tell you why it's false equivalency.
Oh, now y'all moving to go.
No, I'm not.
Even my own people doing it to me.
Listen.
It's crazy.
No.
The internet got to you.
No. It's
the internet got to you.
It's a false equivalency.
And I say what? If you want it to be hot, we're going to be here all day. And I hope you enjoy it.
This why it's a false equivalency. If you say, hey, if he says, hey, white comedians, never let a white comedian make jokes about black women, that's low. Yeah. Andrew, you said you want to
make love to him, makes me love him.
Not the same, bro.
I thought there's no. Listen, let me just ask you this question. let me just ask you this. He called Drake a pedophile for the whole summer.
You're not Drake.
No, I'm just saying. This is where the hypocrisy comes out. He called Drake a pedophile for the summer. A pedophile who children. So he calls a guy a of little girls. A of little girls. Fuck him up. All A minor, certified. Everybody said, hold on. A of little girls, right? But once Kendrick becomes a little girl, it's a problem.
Well, let's go back to the
problem when Kendrick's a little girl. Y'all was singing. We were all singing the little girl's anthem all summer. Nobody had a problem. But now that Kendrick's a little girl, how could you go there?
Well, let's think about let's talk about our conversation right here. How did it start? It started with timelines, right? And being in the context. So let's look at the timeline.
Look at the timeline.
Kendrick didn't go there until Drake said, you beat your woman, and your child isn't yours. It's your best friend / business partners. That's when Kendrick took it to...
And I've already said horrendous things.
Yes, but that's when Kendrick took it to...
You're saying it's okay to respond and take it to another level. Is that
I think for every action there should be an equal...
If you tell people to slide on my friends, it's up.
You wasn't talking about us.
Okay. Hold on. If you tell people, real quick, if you tell people to slide on my friends, all I know from the term slide, and I'm just some white guy, but it's slide. Are you gonna slide for Vaughn? That's what I kept hearing in hip hop. Slide for Vaun. I thought we talking about the grocery store. Turns out they're like, yo, that's what I was told. So he goes slide on him. So he's like,